Hey everybody, it's John with Upstate Brush Control, back here on another little grinding, grubbing out job. So what we got going here today is all this brush, all these trees from that driveway coming down to about where that excavator is. All that is coming out. So the customer wants to save, try to save all the mulch. You don't want everything burned. So I'm going to grind it up over here. Once we're done, we're going to spread that mulch back across the top because I need to regrade some of this stuff down here first and get this built up a little bit more around this pad. They're going to do a little horse barn shed type thing right there. So that will be, and there's going to be some outside, a little arena right here, or what is it? What's it called? Like where it comes out, you know, paddock? Something like that. I don't know. Little little horsey thing. So gonna come out about 10-12 feet from what I understand. Little fenced off area. So I picked this up this morning. TB 290, just a rental. Bucket is slap wore, or the linkage is slap wore out. They are saving that tree. The reason why I had to rent this is they got pretty long, very thin asphalt driveway, and I did not want to bring the 210 in here and just destroy it. And so it's extremely tight getting in. So I got another job I'm going to use this on, another little backyard project. The 210 would be nice over here, but this is just going to have to work. I was going to do it in the mini, but there's some pretty good sized trees. I mean, that's a, you know, pretty good size sweet gum, some oaks, or those are pines, but oak back there. That oak is staying. But yeah, so you guys have probably seen, if you haven't seen the video, one of my later videos that we put up, it is just me with Upstate Brush Control. I'm the only employee. My wife is too, but I'm the only guy out here on the ground. There's Willie and Josh have moved on. There's no hard feelings there. There's nothing. I didn't fire them by any means or anything. We've just kind of, nothing really happened, not one specific thing. But what it came down to was I want them to be happy. If they're not happy working for me, I really wanted them to move on and do something that they're going to be happy with. So great guys, love them to death. And yeah, I wish them the best. So you guys will just be seeing me out here, so sorry, not as entertaining, but we'll figure it out. So the landscaper brought in a bunch of this stuff that was up around the house. It's a new purchase, they just got it. So we're going to grind all this stuff up, a bunch of this rock. We are going to redo this ditch right here, regrade this thing, get rid of that fabric out of it. Probably looks like just a piece of silt fence. I can't remember if I got a load of stone or not, but I am going to dredge out that little bit of silt that I can reach right there. This area here, we're just going to kind of cut it. You know, we'll probably leave that nice beech tree, one or two of these bigger nice red oaks, maybe one over here, and take out everything else in between there. Rip out the stumps. She's going to fence all this in for horse pasture. So down here, I was afraid it was going to be like this. This is another reason why I didn't get the 210 out here, because it is, as you guys can see, there is standing water. So having that big old machine down here, I might just end up tearing up more than I need to, but I don't know. We'll live and learn on it. But kind of where that little notch is right there, she wants to take that across and come up. There's kind of another edge right there, just kind of thin out this little area. Not a lot of work down here, just a little bit, but the main chunk of it is right there. So depending on how much I get done, I really want to call in for rain. Of course, more rain. We had rain over the weekend, and so I got 2 days of dry weather. I want to get all this, the grade cut and all the grading done, and then so I can start laying out the rest of this material up here, because there's no way she's gonna get grass to grow up here. So she's gonna use that mulch to kind of lay down and try to keep the horses somewhat clean. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna hop to it, start ripping out a bunch of these trees, work my way across this way, and we shall see. We shall see. Redo that thing. That's a mess. Oh, I think we're gonna pipe it. We're gonna pipe from there to over there. If I remember right, we're gonna do 3 sticks and get the water from washing off underneath. And then, you know, this is gonna be your pasture right here, from there right over to here. So we're gonna pipe it out so the water doesn't cut across where them horses are. So yeah, fun. All right, let's start ripping out some trees. Try out this slapped out, clapped out, whatever you want to call it, Takaheuchi. Whew. She's rough. She's rough. All right, let's get to it. Oh, nice and squeaky. Look at that bucket. That thing is pitiful. Mind me what was that? A size, a machine this size for sure. Maybe one day an 85 or I like them. I heard guys really like them Yanmar 100s. I heard those are good machines. I wouldn't mind having one of those one day. A 100 or an 85, something like that. Like it's already on fire. No joke. It smells horrible. It's hot. Yeah, I should go check that out. Oh, this is awful. Oh man. Coochie. Open. Well, she doesn't want to open. Oh my word. Oh, piece of junk. Come on. Well, I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. Got a fire extinguisher in there. I don't know if it's that belt that's squealing or what, but I think the AC's off too. We'll go off. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's try this again. Hear that? Oh man, it stopped. Oh, because the RPMs went down. But yeah, I just called the rental company and they're gonna send somebody out here to take a look at it. It's starting to smell a little bit like something's burning, something isn't right, like a bearing went out or something. I don't know, but we I told the guy, I was like, hey man, if this is my machine, I want to know about it. I hate when people just run something when you shouldn't be running it. But I mean, I'm gonna keep running it a little bit, but want him to know, like, hey, he said he's gonna send somebody out right away. I'm gonna get a few of these trees knocked out and then maybe touch this up with a machine or something. But yeah, a little squeaky for sure. All right, maybe if we it's like half throttle isn't bad at all. Half throttle slow as molasses. Okay. All right, well, looking pretty good. Just got that little corner knocked out. Figured if I run the machine on 3/4 throttle, it doesn't squeal near as bad. So I've been doing that. I got to be real careful not to get a machine up here just because this thing's already got some cracks in it. I want to completely stay off of it. I do have to get down, probably going to take down those. I'm going to just chainsaw them down. And then probably this one, get that dead thing out of there. And then a couple of these pines up along the way here. You know, there's no point of building a structure, a little barn lean-to thing right here with those trees right over. It'll be leaves dropping on it, sticks and stuff. We're here, now's the time to do it. But this, oh, that's interesting. Didn't see that before. So this is a little power outlet, looks like a little light pole and water. I wonder if the water works. Water does work. All right, so this is like comes off of the house. So you know the power, when you call 811, they'll mark from the transformer to the house. They don't do these little secondary stuff like this. So my brother just dropped off. He's got one of these locator things. Works really handy to have. It's a pretty expensive little tool, but man, it is pretty cool. It's super annoying. It's been a minute since I used this. I'll have to kind of tinker with it a little bit. I'm just gonna make sure that it does have power to it, because this thing will pick it up if there is power running to it. So I'm gonna grab something real quick, just make sure that there is power on it, and then I'm gonna try to figure out where this thing goes. I imagine it just goes straight from the house, you know, path of least resistance, somewhere through here over here to the house. You know, usually they would put like a little LP box. LP, is that right? LB, LP, I don't know, some kind of little box, and something to come off of it, but I haven't seen anything. Hello? All right, I'll get it figured out here. See if we can't figure out this tool. All right, so I got it marked. I'm 90% sure it goes kind of right through there. But if it was me digging, I would not have gone through those trees. I think it's on the outside of this, but we'll find out. I'm sure I'll hit it either way. I'm not really worried about the power. I don't want to have to fix the water. The power is easier to fix than the water for me. But that being said, we're going to press on and keep grubbing out this stuff over here. So kind of my goal is today is to get from, I'll probably stop right here at this and then get it straight back, and then I want to start peeling some of that dirt off and then laying it up here to get this planed out a little bit more. I want to get about 5-6 more feet, get that a little bit more level, and then start a slope going down, and then I could take that material and throw it right on this, so I don't have to move it down there out of the way and everything. But I want to get up to where I can get a nice even grade coming off of this, or even I want to fall and then transition that out into here. But yeah, I'm going to peel it off right down there where the tree stops. So I'm going to get these 3 out of the way and then start heading straight down. And then once I get all the dirt and the grade where I want it, then I'll start taking these. So let's get these little white oaks out of the way. All right, so things are looking pretty good here. It's getting around 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that, and got everything pushed off to the side over here. And then what I'm going to do is start peeling off some of that dirt, ramping it up over here. I'm going to clean all this off, clean it off, pack it in, make it good and tight. I need to clean up, there's a bunch of rocks along this edge, get all those things out where this edge is nice and clean and everything. But you might be wondering, sorry, it's so bright. You might be wondering why I didn't just forestry mulch this material where it stood. So first of all, one thing, this customer, they're going to be putting horses on this. That is a lawsuit waiting to happen for you. If you mulch where horses are, you're going to end up with sharp stubs sticking up, the stump up out of the ground. As far as the chip that's on the ground, it's fine, but you know, you could end up with a very pointy stump or something like that coming up out of the ground. And then also years down the road, this could rot out, a stump could rot out, and it could create a sinkhole. Horse could step in it, break a foot. I know people that won't even mulch if someone says, oh, we're gonna put horses on it. They just stay away from it completely. I haven't had any issues with it. You know, I try to go over everything really well, get the material mulched very fine, stuff like that. It shouldn't be an issue at all. But that is why I'm not mulching it where it lays. It needs to come up out of the ground and then mulch it on top, lay it back down for ground cover here. Same thing with what we're gonna do out there. If it's cows, I've heard it's no problem. You could do that all day long. You can mulch it where it lays or where it stands, let it drop, mulch it up. Cows, goats, stuff like that is fine, but horses with the old hoof, not the greatest. But yeah, everything came out really easy, man. Our ground's so soft right now. But what I think I'm gonna do, they're calling for rain. Today is Monday, and they're calling for rain. What's today? Monday. So they're calling for rain Wednesday. And I gotta pipe this off right here. And I'm thinking about doing this first thing in the morning, is getting my pipe for this and getting that cut out, dug in, so the grading is done, and then I can start opening all this up and continue with that stuff. I'm just gonna pull it out, lay it right down, mulch it right there, and then Wednesday, after everything's nasty and rainy and all that kind of stuff, and I really don't want to get in disturbing ground, I'll be able to pull out of this pile, throw it up here and mulch it. So I laid it all this direction so where I could grab it, just spin it and drop it was the plan. But we'll see how it goes. Really wish I had the 210 here. I would have been done probably. But it's fine, it's fine. This is working out great. Not in a super huge rush, and I know I would have destroyed the driveway coming in. Destroy the driveway, just couldn't, it wouldn't have worked. Spent more time cleaning and fixing that than would doing this. So skid steer is warmed up. I'm going to hop in it, start with the rake on the skid steer, rake this stuff up, and then start pushing some of this material around. Need to get these rocks out of the way. Kind of been avoiding it. Should probably do that, get it over with. Let's drive the skid steer for a little bit first. Okay, you talked me into it.